What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 32, and today we are returning with 4 more big games with Aston Villa in the FA Cup and the Premier League as well. And today we're also going to see the debut of that man right there, Christian Benteke, and I am super excited after what was a crazy dramatic January transfer window and an unbelievable transfer deadline day. If you missed the last episode, don't watch this one first. Go back and watch the last one. It was incredible. 30 minutes with 2 big games where he won them both. Newcastle in the FA Cup third round replay, and then Stoke City home by 4-1 as well. And then an unbelievable deadline day where we of course signed Angel Di Maria on a free transfer and Christian Benteke as well. But today, 4 big games. We've got Fulham in the FA Cup 4th round away at Craven Cottage. Spurs in midweek away at Wembley in the Premier League. Then 2 more Premier League games, home and away. First Newcastle United and then Leeds away at Ellen Road as well. So yeah, 4 big games today. Let's get to the first one. Fulham away, Craven Cottage, FA Cup 4th round. And it's quite ironic heading into the game as well, but Ben Brereton, who's injured for the match after suffering a training injury for 2 days, won't be playing. And this was, of course, the scene last season where he got the 2-month injury that could have potentially hampered our run of form. So no Brereton today and a fully weakened lineup for the match as it is the FA Cup. We've got Spurs in the week, but 3-5-2 as ever. Galini and goal, but for a Gillespie, Fry, Chester wearing the captain's armband, and Lewis and Adam the DMs. Green's on left, Pajac is starting on the right, deserves to start after coming off the bench and changing the game against Newcastle United. Dempsey to Cam, and up top together, Brewster and Torres. No Benteke, he'll start on Wednesday night, but the first game's Fulham. Let's get a win. There's McDonald for Fulham into Tom Kearney, joining us next season on a free transfer. As Rui Fonte gives in the ball. McDonald can't get to it, Adams is there, and we should pass out from the back. The one thing we don't want is an FA Cup replay again. You know, he had to take one against Newcastle United. Don't want another FA Cup replay with so many games to come this month as Brewster's on the ball and inside. Now it's a question of finishing, and Ryan Brewster puts it just wide of the post. Still 0-0 with the 2 Europa League ties against Copenhagen to come at the end of the month. The FA Cup 4th round is going to be on the weekend between those 2 fixtures on Thursday night. We don't need a replay to have to play in a few days' time as well. We need to get the job done tonight. And our away form this season just hasn't really been too impressive at all, apart from the Europa League where we won every single game but the Athletic Bilbao game. And right now we're struggling here in the FA Cup against Fulham as well to create chances. 35 minutes in, still tied at 0-0, and just can't break Fulham down at the moment. Can't seem to get proper opportunities apart from what we had early for Ryan Brewster. We've done okay, but just can't find an opening. But maybe this man can create one. Pajac, you got the assist for our winning goal against Newcastle. Crosses, Green's arriving and heads it in. And this young free agent Croatian right back is proving to everyone why you've got to check the free agents pool year after year. Pajac storms down the right, whips one in, and very similar to our goal against Newcastle United in the FA Cup 3rd round replay, he picks out a man arriving late at the back stick, and it's Andre Green who heads home. 1-0. I'm liking this man a lot. He's got very, very good pace, very quick off the mark, 90 acceleration. His end product is pretty decent as well. And as a wing back in this team, what an option to have in the resis. 1-0 to the Villa. Andre Green fires us in front. He's in to win it back again, Pajac. Must say he's really impressing in the few games he's played this season. And here he is again, finding Torres. Can he get a second assist in this first half already? Fernando off the crossbar and headed away. Fernando Torres very close to making it 2-0. Excellent end to the first half. What a spell of pressure. So the second half has begun as we still lead by 1. I must say we've been very good defensively in this game, and I've rarely said that at all this season. But our back 3, quite an interesting one. Gillespie, the free agent centre-back with no potential whatsoever. Dale Fry and, of course, James Chester, the captain, have all been very good in this game as Pajac finds Ryan Brewster. And speaking of good, Pajac is having a great game. And Brewster spots Joel Turner arriving late at the far post, and Bettinelli makes the save as he turns it behind for a corner. Still 1-0 as Turner goes in search of his first pro goal for the club. But as we still lead, we've been the much better team in this game, and surely at this rate, it's only a matter of time before we get a second. Fonte's ball cut out by Tyler Adams, and now through to Torres. And a chance on the break here. We've got men coming forward. One is Hepburn Murphy off the bench. We're going to need some more supporting runners though. Really, Pajac is there with him as well. And away goes the right back, who turns and crosses again. His deliveries are very good, and that's another great one. And Ryan Brewster heads it home. It's a throwback to the goal we scored at Villa Park against Newcastle in the FA Cup 3rd round replay. Pajac down the right, crossing it in, and Brewster heading it home at the far post. Pajac once again has been fantastic tonight. 3 assists in 2 games. What a great pickup. Interestingly enough, Conor Hurihan has just come on, our former player for Fulham off the bench, but not entirely sure he can rescue and salvage things for Fulham. We've got 15 minutes to go, still leading by 2. Seems as though progression is secure, but Fulham aren't going to give up here. Good chance here for Oni Siwo to get inside, and he rolls it into Hurricane, and there he is, trying to get his team back in the game, but Galini makes the save low down to his left. Still leading by 2. And surely going through. Just got to stay tight defensively like we have been all game. And this win is ours. From the corner as well, Galini is storming down the right. I'm going to try and send Kodja through. Oh, Galini! Galini, what an assist that could be. Kodja off the bench to score our third. Galini! Where are you? Where are you? Let me come and celebrate with you. There he is! There he is, Galini! So celebrate with me. Yes! A goalkeeper assist. It rarely happens in my career modes. Whenever it does, it's always nice. Kodja off the bench says, Docs, don't forget about me, after signing Benteke as well. Latches onto the through ball by Galini. Fulham 0, Aston Villa 3. What a fantastic win to start today's episode off. If Alex McCarthy can do that next season, then he's worth the 70 grand a week contract, definitely. That was brilliant from Galini. Absolutely brilliant. I love it when goalkeepers get assists in Marseille, man. It's just so fun as Fulham are trying to respond, but what a performance at the back in this game. We've been so good. And this is the first time I've said that in a long time. And now there could be a chance for another goal here. Kodja could be through. He is through. He's going for his brace in 3 minutes. It's Kodja. He's round the goalkeeper. And oh, I've missed it. I've missed it. I did the hard bit and messed up the finish. Oh my, that's terrible. That's embarrassing. Oh, and Kodja almost made amends there. That's embarrassing. How did I miss the open goal? That was a Ronnie Rosenthal way back in the day. Awful. But it's not going to matter. It's not going to ruin the occasion because that was a brilliant win and a great way to start today's episode. We didn't want another replay. We need to get through on the night, and we've done just that with a really good performance both at the back and when going forward as well. Fulham 0, Aston Villa 3. Brilliant victory. Can't believe that miss though. That was absolutely embarrassing. That's one of the worst misses I've had on FIFA in such a long time. That was terrible. But final score, Fulham 0, Aston Villa 3. We thoroughly deserved the win. We weren't a much better team. And I've got to say, in this game, defensively, absolutely superb. Shut the door on Fulham. And we haven't done too many shutouts this season, so that was really nice. But for man of the match, Galini got a 9.6, but Kodja played well off the bench. Green scored our first. But it is going to go to Mr. Pajac, who once again was fantastic down the right hand side, 100% of his passing and 2 assists for our first 2 goals as well. A free agent right back who shows great potential and is a really, really great little pickup for this team. I'm liking him a lot. And just after the game, we do have a bid here for Aaron Shabola, who could have left us to Middlesbrough earlier on the season but said no, but now Nottingham Forest put in a bid of 1.95 mil, which is the exact same bid, so of course we will say yes to that deal as well. And I think we're going to find out our FA Cup 5th round opponents just for the Spurs game as well, aren't we? There's the match rescheduled, so yeah, we should have done so. And let's find out who will be taking on in the FA Cup 5th round, and that'll be played in the next episode. Who is it going to be? It's going to be the round of 16 stage, I do believe, isn't it? And it's going to be... Oh no, it's not. It's around 32 stage. I should know that. And it's no, that's the top scorers chart. Oh god, I'm a mess today. I'm an absolute mess. FA Cup 5th round. Here we go. It's gonna. It hasn't been decided yet. I am an absolute fraud.
Who is going to prevail here? The home team with its best defensive record in the league, or the top scoring visitors who've got such ammunition in their attack? Join us as we bring you all the action from Wembley, and it's live.
So moving on to the second game of today's episode, we're back to the Premier League, and what a tough test we've got as we stay in London but head to Wembley to take on Mauricio Pochettino's Spurs away from home. They're currently sitting in second place, just 1 defeat all season, but of course that came to us at Villa Park after we ended their unbeaten start. Our team of course did a 3-5-2 for the game, back to our normal league lineup if you will, but there will be a debut for Christian Benteke tonight, starting up top alongside Ben Brereton. How will he get on? Well, I'm very excited, let's just say that. Gonna be a tough game though. I would certainly take the point, but on the back of a decent win streak, maybe we can nick all 3 and beat Spurs back to back. Let's find out. Second game, Spurs away at Wembley. Oh, Christian Benteke. There was no intro. Not, I know what it's called. It's you know when you see the little player debut graphic and Martin Tyler and Alan Smith briefly discuss it. There was none for Benteke in this game. A bit disappointing, so I would love to hear what they would have said. But as Brereton is through and fires the shot wide, what I will say is this: we know what to expect from Christian Benteke. Strong, tall, powerful, stocky striker. And up top alongside Ben Brereton will be the support striker in this team. I think those two as a duo are going to be absolutely fantastic. Straight away, he held it up for Brereton to run through and shoot as Delph finds Palmer Brown. And I think as well, Delph scored on his debut, and I'm pretty sure Young did as well. So Benteke will hopefully do the same in this game. What a ball by Grealish to Bustos, and we could aim for Benteke. Oh, it's a dream start. It's a dream start for Christian Benteke, who makes it Spurs 0, Aston Villa 1, and scores 8 minutes in to his second debut for Aston Villa. Doing the push-ups, baby, showing he's still got the strength. And what a start. What a ball by Jack Grealish to Bustos though. His crosses are always on point, just like my brows, and Christian Benteke volleys it home as the Belgian returns and does what Delph and Young did as well, and scores on his second debut for Aston Villa. It's a dream return, baby. Benteke off the mark for Villa. 1-0, come on. Oh, Christian Benteke. Got to love it. I tell you, man, seriously, bringing back these former Aston Villa players is right now serving us so well. Christian Benteke, 5th of the year and first back for Aston Villa, and Brereton finds him. Have a go, have a go. Not too far over the par, but Benteke, baby, in the mood. He is going to prove to be worth every bit of that £15 million. Mark my words. He's Vincent Janssen for Spurs, looking for their first proper chance of the game, and Herrera finds Dele Alli. And Ali holds off Fabricio Bustos. And the four-rank head-on man finds Janssen. It'll drop to Raphael into Dele Alli. And it's 1-1. There's not as much of a sight of the goal in this first half. But all it takes is just one opportunity for a great team like Spurs in the Punisher. And that's exactly what happens. Ali inside, curls it home. Spurs 1, Aston Villa 1. We've had a decent start to the game, but Raphael just beat Cameron Carter-Vickers to the ball there, pokes it into Dele Alli, who has been looking Spurs' best player in these first 35 minutes as he gets into double digits for the season as well. 1-1, back on level terms. We knew we wouldn't keep back-to-back clean sheets, especially not away at Wembley, but plenty of the game to go. Let's not panic. We played well. We can still get back in front. Ben Davies, 2-7 Chakiri. And the former Stoke man finds Ander Herrera. He gives it back to the Swiss winger. He's got a lot of space to run into down left-hand side here. Barkley tracks back, but Shaqiri finds Vincent Janssen as Spurs look for another opening just before half-time to turn this game on its head. It's the Welsh left-back Davis into Janssen, and Janssen to Ali, and Ander Herrera to Ali in space. Oh, it's a wonderful goal. It's a wonderful goal as Dele Alli pulls a Ben Brereton, bags a brace, and Spurs take the lead for the first time. What a strike that was. Nice, patient build-up from Spurs, keeping hold of the ball, retaining possession, and it's a really good effort. Oh, it does take a deflection, actually. It does take a deflection off Zagadou, but it was definitely on target, and it was probably going in anyway. Reina sees it late, gets a touch, but can't keep it out. Spurs 2, Villa 1. I think it was going in anyway, but that little touch there did deceive Reina a little bit, I think. And Spurs have their equaliser, but straight from kickoff, we're on the offensive. Bustos, Benteke! Oh, brilliant save by Michel Vorm. We do win a corner though, and of course I'm going to aim for the big boy up top. And he heads it in for his second goal. Christian Benteke. It's a dream second debut. Spurs 2, Aston Villa 2. What a first half. Brilliant first half. 4 goals, 2 apiece, and Benteke has bagged both of ours. Heads in the corner. It's 2-2. £15 million. At this rate, I would have paid 25 to £30 million. What a start. Well, you don't get much better than that. What a brilliant first half that was. Half time, it's 2-2. And the fans have been treated to a classic so far. 45 minutes to go. Game balanced on the knife edge. Been really even. Could go either way. We brought back Ashley Young first. Excellent return to Villa Park. We brought back Delph second. Excellent return to Villa Park. We've now brought back Benteke. And again, excellent start to his return as he now plays through Cameron Carter-Vickers. What a story this could be. Oh, he's put it just wide. If the ex-Spurs defender who stormed through there would have put us 3-2 up at Wembley, that would have been unbelievable. Just wide. Dembele on the ball for Spurs finds Ander Herrera into Ben Davies. And the Welshman gets inside, finds Janssen, back towards Herrera. Got to watch Ali. Don't give Ali space. Don't give Herrera space either, though, as he makes it 3-2. And Spurs retake the lead for the second time in the game. It's been a classic. 5 goals in an hour's worth of football. But for Reina there, I think he should have done better than that. I know he's an old man, Pepe Reina. He's retiring come the end of the season. But that, oh no, it's a good strike by Herrera, to be fair. I was going to point the fingers there. I thought it was a bit more central than that. But it is 3-2. And the game is once again swinging in Spurs' favour. But based on on how the match has gone, you wouldn't rule us out getting back on level terms at all in this one. It's been a brilliant game. And that is going to do it. A classic here at Wembley for our first Premier League game today, but sadly it is a defeat as Spurs get revenge on us after our win over them at Villa Park. Herrera wins the game, 3-2 the final score, and poor old Benteke bags a brace on his second debut for Aston Villa, but it comes in vain as we lose. I thought it was quite a balanced game, really. Spurs may have played slightly better with 2 more shots and also controlling the possession battle as well, but we didn't play too badly, especially when going forward. But defense once again was our main problem in this game. How many times have I said that this season, conceding 3 goals, and I think Rain is going to get dropped for the next game. But man of the match will be shared between Christian Benteke with a dream debut and Dele Alli, both bagging 2 goals for either side, but unfortunately Benteke's goals do indeed come in vain. Great return for him, but unfortunately no points, and after City won as well, they'll go further points clearing the top 4 as well. That's a disappointing blow, that one. Very big loss. And as we now jump straight into the third of 4 games today, we are back at Villa Park and it feels great to be home, based on how great our home form has been this season as we welcome Newcastle United and aim to beat them for the second time in just 3 weeks, this time in the league, and get revenge after they beat us in St James's Park in the Premier League earlier on this season. 3-5-2 for the game as normal, but quite a lot of changes to our lineup heading to the game after the loss on the weekend. So Galini does indeed replace the drop Pepe Reina, and Fry and Chester will slot into our back 3 now alongside Carter Vickers. But of course, when looking up top, it is the same duo as against Spurs. Ben Brereton, top scorer of the league, alongside Christian Benteke. Can he score in his home second debut? Let's find out. It's been a very poor start to the game. Half an hour in now, still tied at 0-0. No chances to report yet. Neither side able to break the other one down. Both defences are playing well, but neither side at the moment is creating anything at all. Still goalless. Passing wasn't great against Spurs. It's been even worse today against Newcastle. And here come the Magpies. Christian Attu's shot, parried by Galini, and it deflects off Carter Vickers and straight into the Italian's gloves. Still 0-0. That's the first shot of the game. It took 42 minutes, and it was easy for the Italian to deal with. As Delph finds Benteke, and Benteke does find Brereton. Maybe a chance here. Brereton's in behind and taken down by Clark, and that will be a free kick there, as Clark got the man before the ball. And maybe a chance here in stoppage time in the first half to go in front. Torres already scored 1 free kick this season. Can he get another? It's Yaya. It's into the wall. But Young heads the rebound just wide of the post. So the break, I'm making a change. Young on a booking, who's already looking quite tired out there, is going to come off. And Padge, actually, free agent right back, is going to come on. He changed the game against the Magpies in the FA Cup third round replay in the extra time period off the bench. And he also got 2 assists in our win at the Cottage as well. So can he do it again? Padjac off the bench, looking to get yet another assist, possibly and probably from across, as we're still deadlocked and looking for that opening goal. Carter Vickers did very well there. And Schupf gets away from Atsu as well. And away goes Alessandro Schupf down the left-hand side. And he's got pace, he's got energy. And he's got good footwork as well as he finds Dempsey. And Benteke's on. Benteke is on. And Christian Benteke, back at Villa Park, gets his 3rd goal in 2 and makes it Aston Villa 1, Newcastle United 0. 5 minutes after the restart. Great work by Schupf. Dempsey with a through ball. Benteke took his time, had the space, and it's a brilliant finish in off the far post. Aston Villa 1, Newcastle United 0. Oh, Christian Benteke. What a dream return for the big Belgian up top. Oh, and straight from kickoff, Newcastle give it away. Brereton, Dempsey, he's on. No, he's not. He's off. He's off. It's a finish, but it's not going to count. He's offside. One final chance for Newcastle. DeAndre Yedlin sends it long. Gillespie sends it back, and that should be the game, and there it is right on cue. Not a classic, but a win for Aston Villa and a return to winning ways after our defeat to Spurs in midweek. 1-0 the final score. 4 games against Newcastle this season. We win 3 of them, and for that man Benteke, it's 3 in 2. What a start. And for Aston Villa, 2 clean sheets in 3 games. I should have dropped Reina a long time ago. 1-0 the final score. Again, not an amazing game, but we did what we needed to do, and we were the better team, no doubt about it. Newcastle barely troubled us for the entire match, really. And for man of the match, I'll give it to him again. Oh, Christian Benteke, winning us the game with the only goal of the match. 1-0 the final score. It has been a dream return for the former trio. Delph, Young, and now Benteke as well. They can't put a foot wrong between the trio. And after the game, we do see that Aaron Chabola has indeed agreed on personal terms with Nottingham Forest in is off when the summer transfer window opens for 1.95 million. So cheers for your service, Aaron. We've barely played you, but enjoy your time with Nottingham Forest. And also a monthly scouting update from Fanning, based in America. 2 months down so far. Hasn't really picked up anyone good at the moment. We'll put Blitzker in the academy despite the very poor overall. But at the moment, we're just not getting many good players at all from Fanning. Although he could be alright, Evan Cameron. But again, the overall is really, really poor. Reese Wood could be very good though, so put him straight in the academy. But at the moment, yet to get a really decent standout player. Maybe Max Morgan could be that guy. Tremblay certainly won't be. And we'll leave him in the scouting update for the time being. Let's go ahead and take a look at those boys in the academy real quick and see how good they actually are. Max Morgan actually looks quite good there. 16 years old, 78, 94 potential, and 58 overall. Actually, I may well have jinxed it. Morgan looks pretty decent. Physically not bad with 78 jumping and 72 strength, 79 aggression as well on a left-footed centre-back. Reese Wood could be okay as well as a left-footed left wing with not bad pace there at all on the 15-year-old. And Blitzker could still be okay, as could Galfier. So not bad, but not great just yet. And also what I might do is... oh no, there's not one available yet. I was going to say what I might do is pick up a new 5-star scout. Because we should have the money to pick one up now. With wage budget alterations, oh yeah, we'll have enough. We'll have enough, definitely. We should have enough money to pick up a new 5-star scout. There's none available yet. I will definitely pick one up before the end of the season, though. Don't worry about it. I want to do more youth scouting in this series and not just have the one for the remainder of it. But until there's a 5-star, I won't bother. We want the best possible scouting system here at Aston Villa. And now we're going to find out, just for the Leeds United game, who our opponents will be for the FA Cup 5th round. And we shall go and take a look. Again, it is the round of 16 stage. So we'll find out who it's going to be in the FA Cup 5th round. Who will it be? Dun, dun, dun. Where are we? There we are. We've got Bournemouth in the FA Cup round of 16 then, and that will be played in the next episode, sandwiched in between our 2 Europa League ties against FC Copenhagen, with the first game going to be away in Denmark. So yeah, Bournemouth in the FA Cup 5th round. We've beaten Newcastle, we've beaten Fulham. Let's beat Eddie Howe's team as well at the Vitality. We can definitely get through that. And as we now jump into our 4th and final game of today's episode, in what has been a fantastic episode, we're now taking on Leeds United away from home at Ellen Road. Right now they are struggling in the game, sitting in 19th place, but not too many points off safety and can still climb their way out. But for us, we are aiming for a big win that will take us into the top 5 as we try and end today's episode strong. So 3-5-2, couple of changes from our win over Newcastle, but of course no changes up top as Benteke continues to start with the league's top scorer Ben Brereton. Final game, it's Leeds. Let's see if the home fans will be marching on together come the end of the game, or if we'll get the win and move up to 5th place.
At times he can be a gentle giant, but when something stirs him, whatever it is, and managers are always looking for that, he can be unplayable. Christian Benteke.
Yeah, he's got great talent, but can also mix it on a physical level because he's not weak by any means.
Still 0-0, 15 minutes in. Both teams having a couple of attempts early, but nothing too noteworthy. As we'll try and find the opening proper chance. Grealish finds Schupf down the left-hand side, keeps the ball in play and turns. I'd rather Benteke centrally at this moment, but instead he'll feed it into Schupf, and maybe a chance here for the Austrian to cut inside and shoot, and fires it into the side then. I thought that snuck in. It's always funny when it happens in real life, when you see the crowd reaction when they start celebrating, yes, come on, and then they realised it went outside the post, not inside. And they didn't score indeed, so still 0-0, but good for us to get the first proper chance of the game as Fabian Delph, back at his former stomping ground, finds Jack Grealish. He'll go for goal, and that one definitely went inside the post. Jack Grealish with an absolute rocket makes it Leeds United 0, Aston Villa 1, and it's the perfect start for the Villa. Grealish with a sensational strike, and we take the lead 26 minutes in. Delph with a fake shot, turns his man, rolls it into Grealish, takes a touch and levers it into the top corner. Wonderful goal. Leeds United 0, Aston Villa 1, and Grealish shows everyone why he's taken Dempsey's place and why he's looking like a real talent. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Leeds back on level terms. What a howler. Just gifted them an equaliser. Grew with a finish. Oh, I don't want to see that on the replay again, but here we go. Watch this. Oh, what was I doing? Well, cameras are panning to Golini. I gave him the ball back with Chester. Tried to give it back to him. Lost my bearings. Went straight to Grit, who fires it over the top of his despairing dive and in to the back of the net. You know, I don't make too many howlers when passing out from the back anymore, but that is embarrassing and just stupid. Leeds 1, Aston Villa 1. That was absolutely awful. Free kick for Villa though, 67 minutes in. Brereton wins it. Oh, a little bit of afters there with Ben Brereton after a bad challenge by Anita, who subsequently gets substituted. Chance here though, Bustos going to take it. No surprise, I'll be aiming for Christian Benteke, and in it goes towards that Belgian. Benteke lost out in the air. Don't say that often, but Fry does win it back. It'll drop to Fabian Delph. He'll have a go from range. Oh, off the top of the crossbar. And there it is. Final whistle blown at Ellen Road, and it finishes all square. Leeds United 1, Aston Villa 1. Disappointed to throw away the 3 points with a silly individual error, but one of those things. It's not a terrible result in the grand scheme of things. Not a terrible result. Our away form this season has been poor. So as I said at the start of the season, if we pick up a point on the road, I'll take it against anyone. Leeds won, Aston Villa won the final score. I felt we were slightly better in the game, but Leeds really came out of their shells in the second. And I think a draw probably was the right result. But I'll give Grealish man of the match, though, for the wonderful goal he scored and 92% pass accuracy as well. In a 1-1 draw, which wasn't a terrible result to end on after a really fun episode where Benteke has come back with a bang. But that will end today's episode of Career Mode, though, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have enjoyed today's episode, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. And I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode, featuring our FA Cup 5th round tie away against Bournemouth and both legs of our Europa League round of 32 tie against FC Copenhagen.